Hello everyone, my name is Pratim. You're watching The Random You. I hope you're doing absolutely fine. The cases of corona are rising tremendously. I hope you're safe at your homes and avoid going to the public places as much as possible. Thank you. A really big thank you to everyone who has watched the Darjeeling series part 1 and have showered so much love to it. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing? I will leave the link in the description or it will be in the I button here. After watching this video, go and watch it definitely. It is not a clickbait. I really have found something that will blow your minds. Watch till the end. I have a bonus for you all. When was the last good food you ate? I hope you had a great food. Your tummy was full, right? So you had to grab a cold drink or maybe a digestion pill, whatever it may be. But you have cut down a significant number of moments, maybe years from your life. Yes, because this gradually becomes a habit. It is advised that keep your tummy 75% to 80% full for a better living. There is science behind it and which you will read in the book. Speaking of which, okay, so the book Ikigai. So it is not something that has been taught to you in your school or you speak in your daily life. So we'll know about it a little later. We were talking about how keeping a tummy a little bit empty is good for our longer life. This really is a practice for the sanitarians. What they do, they keep a plate smaller than us and eat it completely. The psychology behind it, they are eating full, but the quantity of the food that is going into the tummy is less. So their mind is triggering like you have eaten your meal, but what is happening? The right proportion of food is going to your tummy. So that is what the sanitarians do. Wait a second. Sanitarians? Who are they? Sanitarians are people who have lived above 100 years and are still living. Or even today, if I tell you to think like how many years would you live, I don't think you will tell close to 100, right? But there are many people who are living it. So sanitarians do not have the word retire in the dictionary, like literally. They do not have the word retire because people are going to the fields and working even in the late 90s. And we, being the lethargic one, are pushing ourselves to go a bit out and just walk. So that is one of the main reasons they live 100 and you know the rest. Why do they live so long? There are several reasons written in this book, but I would jot down a few points that I took from the book. First is why. What is it? The sense of belonging in a community. Today we have problems like depression, anxiety, social fear, and the list continues. Do you know, fun fact, stress kills longevity. It is true. The more amount of stress you take in your life, the more amount of stress you take in your day-to-day, maybe job, maybe your daily routine, you're cutting down few numbers of years from your life. Today we fear to socialize. I wouldn't blame you if you're not able to socialize because the environment created at most of the places is such that people are frightened to go out and just gel with people. So that is the thing. But yes, those who do live a longer life and those who don't are constricted and the sense of belonging in a community. So this is a question to you. Write your answers in the comment now. Do you do something that makes you happy? I repeat the question. Do you do something that makes you happy? Or you just love doing it? If you're doing something that you really love, literally congratulations, because 98% people are not doing what they love. They are just blindly following the herd. If you love doing something, you will do it every day of your life. And if not every day, you would wish that it was a Sunday or a Saturday. Those who have grandparents, they could relate. When they cross a certain age, due to their sufferings and the pain, they prefer more to be free from the pain than to live more. It's a very feeble topic. I won't go deep into it, but I think you got my point. There's a person named Franklin in the book who says that he who has a why to live can bear any how. So those who have understood would understand the depth of it. I think many of you watching this know Mumbai Ka Nikhil or just Nikhil Sharma. So what he does, he's a daily vlogger. He puts up his camera, whatever is happening in his life, he shoots it and uploads it. People love it. He's loving doing it. And that is what is his Ikigai. Anil Kapoor, he is 64 at 2021. I don't know how many more years he's going to work. but still now he's the most active and the most lovable actor of all time. His Ikigai is acting. I'm just giving these examples because you would directly connect to them. You wouldn't have to search the web or do certain command of researching. You are seeing them right in front of you. So ask yourself, are you doing something that is at least leading you to that path? Okay, I have spoke a couple of times for Ikigai. My perspective is something that makes you get up out of your bed and basically just not snooze your alarm clock. I would love to know, if you have read the book, what are your thoughts about what is Ikigai to you? You could be in the worst situation, but the attitude you choose to face is completely yours. These are the words said by someone who has lived decades in jail and then went out and lived a happy life serving a good purpose to others. The points that I shared are a very teeny bit of few pages from this book, not a very long book. And the most interesting thing that I find is at the end you will find the diagrams that you can follow and you can lessen your anxiety level. And there are many diagrams that are for different purposes. I personally have started following a few and I strongly recommend that go and purchase this and start reading it immediately, because if not now, then when? If you have liked the video, just go and drop a like, subscribe to the channel if not, and share it with your friends. Guess what? All these are free. Thank you for staying in the end, because this is the bonus time. Those who are willing to purchase the book and start reading it immediately, I will leave the link in the description. You can go over there and find the best deals out of it. Those who are a little bit dicey to spend their money, I would highly recommend that you purchase a book and then read it. But still, if you are not maybe this is your first book and you are looking forward to it, then I will leave the PDF file of this in the drive below. I would also love if you comment in this video, would you like me making more such videos, and obviously side by side of my travel series. Thank you. Live long.